The Parsha tells us that when a woman gives birth, she becomes ritually impure. What the Torah calls tomei, ritually impure. Now this is like a mini death. In a sense, it's a mini death. That's a way to understand this concept of contamination, of impurity, of tumah. And the question is, what has death got to do with her giving birth to a child? She's just brought new life into the world. Why should she be suffering mini death? And the ideas behind it is that up to now, for the last 9 months, she's been given, the life of this child has been within her. And her body has been housing this child and feeding and sustaining this child. And now that the child has left her, so all that whole part of her body which was accommodating the fetus, in a sense, suffers a mini death. That's the concept of death. There you have the concept of death in giving birth. But an amazing idea comes from this, is that we see that with every new life, there is a death that precedes it. Life comes from a situation of death. And this is a very powerful idea we can use for ourselves, because each one of us hopefully is on a path of growth, of progress, learning more stuff, becoming better people, improving ourselves, growing ourselves. Because for sure, each one of us is better than he was 6 months ago, a year ago, for sure. Look, if we look back at our lives, we'll understand that we have advanced, we have progressed. We are new people. And this new people is also the concept of a birth. We give birth to our new self. We readjust our thinking of ourselves, our own image of ourselves. We adjust our self-image. And we renovate it. We make of ourselves a new person. And that is a birth. But part of that has to entail also the death of our old self. And that would be bad habits. We have to basically kill bad habits in a sense. We have to get rid of the old self, the faults, the weaknesses that were a part of our old self. There has to be a death. We have to be ready to relinquish, to give up on certain indulgences that used to be ours. We have to allow a certain death to happen in order to become and to give birth to our new selves. So this is an idea we can take with us. This is an idea that's a very real idea, an idea to think about. How is it that I'm dying and being born at the same time? And what can I do in my own life to make that even better, to make it even faster, to make it even greater? May we all merit to reach wonderful spiritual levels.